सहनौ भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। रुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः। Let us chant the first two verses of 9th chapter together. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. अथ नवमोऽध्यायः राजविद्या राजगुह्ययोगः। श्रीभगवानुवाच इदं तु ते गुह्यतमं प्रवक्ष्याम्यनसूयवे ज्ञानं विज्ञानसहितं यज्ञात्वा मोक्ष्यसे शुभात्। राजविद्या राजगुह्यं पवित्रमिदमुत्तमं प्रत्यक्षावगमं धर्म्यं सुसुखं कर्तुमव्ययम्। Bhagavan says, Arjuna, to you who is an anasuyu, te anasuyave, to the one who deserves this knowledge, one who is not finding fault with this knowledge, truly interested in this knowledge, to you I give you this knowledge. Jnanam. Vijnana sahitam jnanam. Knowledge which can finally transform into experience. And this knowledge is guhyatamam, extremely secretive, a great secret. And what is the benefit of gaining this knowledge? Ashubhat mokshase. You will be free from all ashubham, sorrows. This knowledge is, Arjuna, Rajavidya. So in the last class we had elaborated upon this Rajavidya, royal knowledge. A knowledge which make you a king, which will make you rule over your body, mind, senses. That knowledge which will give you absolute peace, fulfillment. Rajavidya. Rajaguhyam, it's a royal secret. So earlier it was said Guhyatamam, now it is said Rajaguhyam, royal secret. So what is a secret? Secret is something, a very valuable information, a very valuable knowledge, but not available to many. If there is some very important information, important knowledge, which majority of us we do not know, then that is called as a secret. So how is the spiritual knowledge keeping itself a secret? So number one, this knowledge is not available for many. They are not even exposed to this knowledge. Shravanayapi bahubhiryona labhya, Kathopanishad says. Even to listen to it, many are not fortunate enough. So that itself, so this knowledge is very rare. This is the first level. Even those who happen to get an opportunity to listen, they have no interest. Second level. Even those who are interested in listening, after listening, there is no faith. The third level. Even in those who have a little bit of faith, they don't put forth sufficient effort, therefore finally they don't get it. You have to listen, faithfully you have to listen, and you have to work hard. Necessary effort has to be put forth, and then you get it. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatati siddhaye. Yatatam api siddhanam kaschin mam veti tattvataha. Bhagavan says in the 7th chapter. Among thousands, manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit, very rare few strive to reach me. Yatatam api siddhanam, among very many who are striving, kaschin mam veti tattvataha, very rare few truly know who I am. So that is why it is called Rajaguhyam. So in the last class I had told the qualification for this knowledge is a pure heart. Why is this knowledge keeping itself secret? This knowledge will reveal itself to only those people who have a pure heart. A virtuous heart. Humility, compassion, forgiveness, straightforwardness, gratitude. When you cultivate such noble virtues, these noble virtues are called as Daivi Sampat in 16th chapter. Bhagavan says there, Daivi Sampat Vimokshaya, Nibandhaya Asuri Mata. Those people who have these divine virtues, Daivi Sampat Vimokshaya, they will get this and get liberated. But those who have Asuri Sampat, what is Asuri Sampat? Demonic vices, anger, greed, jealousy, hatred, likes and dislikes, selfishness, that is called as Asuri Sampat. Remember, that is also a Sampat. Sampat means wealth. What is the definition of wealth? That which we earn is called wealth. 3 types of wealth: Laukika Sampat, Asuri Sampat, and then Daivi Sampat. Laukika Sampat means is dollars and rupees. That also you earn. This wealth you have to leave it here while going from here. But these other 2 Sampat, they come along with you. Daivi Sampat and Asuri Sampat. So who is an intelligent person? Intelligent person is the one who lives life, even while living life, even while handling situations in life, people in life, that person constantly earns Daivi Sampat. Every transaction has to be made beautiful. Every transaction has to be intelligent. What is intelligent transaction? With every transaction, if you are growing in these noble virtues, then that's an intelligent transaction. When you are dealing with people, if you are growing in patience, if you are growing in love, if you are growing in forgiveness, if you are cultivating this Daivi Sampat, you are indeed blessed. Because this virtue is very soon going to take you to God, take you to liberation, take you to ultimate bliss. So we have to be very careful while handling people. See, the rock to fall down the mountain, it's very easy, no effort is necessary. But if you have to push that rock onto the top of the mountain, effort is necessary. In the same way, careless behavior, very easy. Thoughtless behavior, very easy. Behaving with anger, with hatred, with jealousy, very easy. Gurudev used to say, it is natural but not cultural. For cultural behavior, you have to be conscious of the thoughts, words and deeds. This is the price you have to pay. World is not the problem. Our unintelligent interaction with the world is a problem. Spirituality doesn't ask us to escape from the world. No. Spirituality asks us to intelligently interact with the world. And what is intelligent interaction? Every interaction must make us richer in divine wealth. Then what will happen? With such a wealth, this Rajagukhyam, this Gukhyatamam Jnanam will no more become a secret for you. It will reveal. That knowledge has a knack. What is that knack? It reveals to pure-hearted people. So 2 people are there. Yatantopya kritatmanaha nainam pashyantya chetasaha. 2 people are there. A person says, hey, I am so clearly seeing it. Other person says, where? What is the difference? One has a pure heart, the other has an impure heart. Yatantopi akrutatmanah na enam pashyanti achetasah. Unintelligent, impure-hearted ones, even though they are striving, they don't get it. Right. So just like that sunlight is the same, but one piece of mirror, it reflects the sun. Another piece of stone, it doesn't know that there is sun. Sunlight is the same. In the same way, most important aspect in spirituality is living a pure life, noble life, cultured life. Then this is no more a secret. Raja Vidya, Raja Guhyam, Pavitram. This knowledge is pure. And therefore, qualification is purity. Now this Pavitram and Uttamam, either you can consider them as different terms, or you can, that's the beauty of Sanskrit, it can be called as Uttamam Pavitram. Uttamam Pavitra means the best purifier, the greatest purifier. Or it can be Uttamam and Pavitram. Uttamam means the best. This knowledge is the best. Pavitra means pure. Right. Pavitram also means auspicious, the most auspicious. This knowledge is the most auspicious because it puts an end to all inauspiciousness. Limitation is inauspicious. Imperfections, inauspicious. In fact, everything connected with matter is inauspicious. What does this knowledge give you? It will tell you, it will make you experience your infinite nature. Infinite means what? Without boundaries. Without limitation. That is called infinity. Limitation is apavitram. Infinity is pavitram. Any limitation is inauspicious. Limitation at the body level, limitation at the, all limitations are inauspicious. Limitation in time, limitation in space, everything is inauspicious. They are all aspects of Prakriti. Pavitram, Uttamam Pavitram. You will come to realize that you are immortal, you are infinite. That alone is Pavitram, auspicious. Now, Uttamam Pavitram, if you take, it will have a beautiful meaning. What is Uttamam Pavitram? The greatest purifier. You see, suppose you are using a detergent to clean the cloth, wash the cloth. So what will you consider as the best detergent? That detergent which can remove the deepest, strongest stain is called the best detergent. But there can be a better detergent which has not yet been invented. What is that? A detergent which will ensure that the cloth will never again get stained in the future. That has not yet been invented. Okay. If there is such a detergent, that detergent will be the best. Now, such a detergent is not available in this world, but this knowledge is such a detergent. It deters from further stain. So what this knowledge does is, it puts an end to that entity which is the source of all inauspiciousness, all impurities. And what is that entity which is the source of all impurity? Our own ego. Ego is the source of, generator of impurities. All the papams we do, sins we do, it is because of ego. In spirituality, definition of ego is identification with the body. That is called as ego. Right. In transactional world, ego has a different meaning. But in spiritual world, we have a definition for ego. What is the definition? Identification with the body is defined as ego. A person who is identified with the body will have to be an egoistic personality. And from this ego comes all imperfections and impurities. An egoistic person, a body identified person, cannot but be impure. All our sinful tendencies come from this. The wrong notion that I am the body. The moment I am the body, others are also the bodies. I and mine, you and yours. That is born with this wrong notion about myself. So I and mine, you and yours. What comes next? Comparison. Am I better or are you better? Then comes superiority complex, inferiority complex. Then comes jealousy. All those things. Kama, krodha, lobha, moha, madha. The moment I identify with the body, I have so many needs and everything, worries, anxiety, tension, everything begins. That is Ashubham. So what does this knowledge do? It destroys this wrong notion that I am this body. It gives this knowledge that I am pure consciousness with an instrument called body. This is the right understanding. I am not the body, I am pure consciousness with an instrument called body. This is the right understanding. I am the instrument and I have an instrument. There is a difference or not? The moment the body becomes an instrument, I am not much worried about the body. I only use the body according to the situation. Just like I have a watch, I have a specs, I have a pen. They are all instruments. I use them. When the instrument breaks, I don't say that I am broken. In the same way, body is a beautiful instrument. Take care of it. Let the body be kept healthy. Because to interact with this world, body is necessary. But remember, it is only an instrument. Instrument's non-existence is not my non-existence. As long as the instrument is there, fine, I make use of it. When the instrument decays and dies, I have no problem because I am different from this instrument. This understanding gives lot of freedom, lot of peace. But in most of us, what is the condition? I don't consider body as an instrument, I consider body as me. This is called wrong notion. That is very dangerous. Suppose you are considering your shadow as you, then what will happen to you? Every time a vehicle passes through that shadow, you are shattered. Isn't it? Your shadow is not you. In the same way, this body is only your shadow. The real you is the pure consciousness, is awareness. This is the essence of that knowledge which Bhagavan is going to speak. Uttamam pavitram. So what will happen when you gain this knowledge? You come to know that you are not the body. So what happens to the ego? Destroyed. The very source, the very cause of all negativities is destroyed. So this jnanam acts as a detergent. It not only removes all the past stains, it will prevent any further future stains. Once I come to know that I am not the body, I am pure consciousness, then all these selfish thoughts, selfish desires, selfish tendencies will not even arise. That is why it is called Uttamam Pavitram, the greatest purifier. Arjuna, once you gain this knowledge, your mind will no more entertain any negative thoughts because the very source is gone. If the root itself is destroyed, you don't have to take care of the branches and the leaves and the twigs. Everything will get destroyed. destroy the root. Arjuna, this knowledge is something which will destroy the very root of all wrong notions, all sorrows, all sins. Uttamam pavitram. Arjuna, it is pratyaksha avagamam. Avagamam means that which can be known. Pratyaksham, prati aksham, in front of eyes, meaning you can directly experience it. Pratyaksha avagamam. Something which you can directly experience. And therefore, you don't need a proof because you are directly experiencing it. Now, this is one unique feature about spiritual knowledge. You can directly experience it, but you cannot prove it to others. As far as science and technology is concerned, you can prove it to others. You can prove that science and technology is a right technology. What is the proof? For example, you use a mobile phone, you call that person who is the other part of the globe, you can talk to him. That is the proof that this technology works. So you see the proof and then you study the technology. Possible. But in spirituality, that is not possible. You cannot say, first prove God, then I will walk the path of God. Show me God first. Let me see whether He exists or not. Then I will walk. I am sorry. As Pujya Gurudev used to say, if you want to prove God, improve yourself. Bas. You can experience it, but you cannot give this experience to others. You cannot prove it to others. That is why in spirituality, faith is insisted upon. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. Shraddhavan. So in one of the Indian Institute of Technologies, Pujya Gurudev had given a talk. So in a Q&A session, one youngster got up and said, Swamiji, first prove that whatever you are saying is right. Can you prove God? So Pujya Gurudev said, I will give you a tight slap on your face. Can you prove it to your friend that there is pain here? It is something which you can experience, but you can't prove it. Experiencing is possible. So, that youngster was told in the language which he understands. That is called mastery in Vedanta. Who is asking the question, accordingly answer will be given. Depending upon the level of the student, answer is given. That makes sense. There is a pain in my body, I can't prove it. But I know it. If somebody says, no, there is no pain, prove it, then only I will believe. Whether you believe or not, I know it is there. The same thing is with Sukham and Dukkham. Peace of mind, I know it, I can't prove it. Dukkham, pain in the heart, I know it, but I can't prove it. So there are so many things in this world which you know, which you can experience, but you cannot prove. So therefore, don't use that scientific methodology here. Prove it, then only it is there. No, don't use this. In this spiritual path, it is a subjective path. So therefore, that methodology will not work here. Pratyaksha avagamam. Something which you can truly experience. And that experience itself is a proof for you that this path is right. How do we know the spiritual path is right or wrong? Just keep walking with faith, with an open-mindedness. Just keep doing what they are saying. And observe the state of your mind. Are you experiencing a greater peace when you are walking this path over a period of time? That peace itself is the proof. Because actually, what are we striving for in this world? Peace. Greater peace. Intense peace. undeniable peace, permanent peace. That is what we are all seeking. As the Bible says, peace that passeth all understanding. So as you walk this path, you find that peace within yourself, that fulfillment in yourself. And that becomes a proof for yourself, and that peace itself becomes an inspiration for you to put forth greater and greater effort. This is how the whole thing goes. It's an exponential curve. Once you get into spirituality, it is exponential. Exponential means what? You put forth little effort, you see the result. And when you see the result, you put forth greater effort, greater result, greater result, greater effort. That is called as exponential. It's not linear. Peace is the proof. Pratyaksha avagamam. And see the next term, dharmyam. Dharmyam. Dharmyam we will see in the next class. Om sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet, asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.